Made both of their free throws. Lily Young leads the Hurricanes with 9. Kayla Patrick leads the Jags with 7 as we get set and get into our second half here this afternoon. And a whistle and a foul away from the ball.
Jags are looking very fluid. Cameron racing down the court, then dishing it off to Asia, coming right back, barreling through the lane.
Got a foul on the Hurricanes. Foul was on Brianna Perry. Foul was on Tyra Smith, I apologize. Smith's second foul. Brianna's first free throw was no good. Does make the second one, though.
Okay, folks, we're going to go radio only for a few minutes. Then we should have pitcher back up in a few short minutes here.
Asia down the lane has it batted away and stolen. And the Hurricanes push it across midcourt. Adrian Brown with the basketball. Inside, no good. And the Jags come away with it. Asia's up. Swings it left. Cameron drives down the lane. Puts up the shot, cannot convert. Hurricanes with the rebound, and now they push it up the court. Young with the basketball. They get it inside. Score 2 for Tyra Smith, the sophomore from Powder Springs. And it's 32-26. Jags now with the ball and the 6-point lead. Kayla from the top of the key for 3, does not find the bottom. Chapman with the rebound. Lex gets it back out. Ball is stripped away, and Mallory's got that. Quick pass up the court to Kayla, too far out of bounds. Turnover on the Jags.
Yeah, she was gunning for it as best she could, was Kayla there, but just a little too far out in front of her right there. And that's one of those things that you would like to have back, because that was a transition that was clear as day, and that the Jags could have spread this cushion out even more.
All right, Hurricanes up the court with it. Right side, they swing it to the top of the key. Towels for 3, wide left. Out of bounds to the Jags. Jags will inbound as the Hurricanes apply a little bit of full court pressure. Mallory gets it across midcourt to Cam. Back to Mallory, dishes off to Asia. Now they swing it down to the right side corner to Kayla. Back up top of the key. Asia thinks about the 3, drives down the lane. Left side dish to Cam for 3. That's going to be a whistle and a foul, I believe, away from the ball underneath the basket on the Hurricanes. First foul on Mariah Trimble. Team's 3rd foul of the quarter. Jags will inbound. Cameron takes it into the lane. Little fadeaway shot that does not fall. And the Hurricanes push it up the court. Try to get it inside to Trimble, who is fouled, I believe, by Kayla. Second foul on Kayla. So the Hurricanes will inbound. They've got a brand new shot clock. Young with the basketball now. She is right side, top of the key, swings it back out, top of the key. Smith shot for 2 from a little outside the free throw line is good. And it closes the gap to 4 now. Cam gets it inbounds. Kayla gets it back to Cam, who's hustling up the court, taking it all the way, laying it up, doesn't get it to fall. Young with the rebound for the Hurricanes, and she pushes it across midcourt. She drives all the way, dishes off. That's going to be an offensive foul on Young. She dished it off, but second foul on Young. 6:49 to go in the third quarter. Jags are up 4. Asia crosses midcourt on the right side. Now the Jags go cross court inside to Mallory, who drives driving down the lane, and she draws the foul. She will go to the line. Foul's on Morgan Towles, her first, team's 5th. So the Jags are now in the bonus, although Mallory would have been shooting 2 anyway. But the Jags will be in the bonus for the 6:34 left in the quarter. Mallory's first free throw is good. Mallory also playing in her final game at Christenberry Fieldhouse. Jalen Outman checks back in for the Jags. Jamisha Samuel is in for the Hurricanes as Mallory makes them both and goes to take a seat, and Kiera Howard checks in for Mallory. Mallory ups the Jags' lead to 6. Ball is stolen away by Cam, and then she is fouled. Foul is on Samuel, her first, team 6th. So again, Jags will now be in the bonus situation the rest of this quarter. First free throw is missed. Cam's second free throw is good. Asia will sit. Jayla Early checks in for the Jags. The Jags apply a little pressure, get the trapping defense going. The Hurricanes get it across midcourt. They're able to hang on to it. Right side 3 is good for Samuel. 35-31 Jags. All right, Kiera with the basketball now for the Jags. Near midcourt, left side. Setting up the offense. Drives right side down the lane, throws up the shot that does fall, and she draws the foul on Samuel. She'll go to the line to try to complete the three-point play.
Okay, so just an update for you guys. We are still experiencing video technical difficulties. We will still stay with radio until the end of the third quarter, and then we will try to get the video back up and running. So stay tuned. We will try to get the video back up for the fourth quarter, but for the third and the fruition of the third, we are sticking with radio only.
Driving down the lane, throwing up the shot. It's no good. The follow-up is no good. That's going to be a foul on the Jags. Foul's on Kiera, her second. Just the second team foul, but a shooting foul. And Kiera York will go to the line for the Hurricanes. First free throw is no good. Jags up 7, 38-31. 5:36 to go in the third period. Kiera now with her second free throw. And that one does fall. No pressure applied by the Hurricanes, so the Jags get it across midcourt. Timely fashion. Yeah,
just taking the Jags offense when it comes to them, making them make a mistake here.
Pass inside to Cameron was batted away. It'll stay with the Jags. They'll have 17 seconds on the shot clock here on the inbounds play.
Yeah,
under their basket.
even though they were behind, good anticipation down low from the Hurricanes with the hand out in front of her body, deflecting that pass.
Drive down the lane for Kiera. She could not convert. And the Hurricanes back up the court with the basketball. Young dishes it off. Back out to Samuel. Samuel already has a three. She drives down the lane, finds a hole, lays it up and in. And the Hurricanes are within 4, 38-34. 4.5 to go in the third period. Kiera now takes it down the lane, draws the foul. Be a shooting foul, but again, Jags are in the bonus. This foul is on Jamisha Samuel, her 4th foul already. Here's our media timeout, 4:46 to go. Jags up 38-34. All right, 4:46 to go in the third quarter. Jags are up 38-34. And Kiera is at the line. She'll be shooting a pair. First free throw is good. Towles checks back in for the Hurricanes. Kiera's second free throw is good, and the Jags are up 40-34. And the Hurricanes push it across midcourt. Dish it back out top of the key. Now they drive it to the left side. That's blocked off by Jalen. They try to come inside. Shot taken is no good over Brianna, and the Jags will come away with the rebound now. Kiera pushes it all the way down the court, throws up the shot, and she is fouled. She will go back to the line.
Phenomenal baseline defense for the Jags on the defensive end. Then Kiera just says, guys, let me take this one. I'm going to charge right down your throat and try to put it in. She gets fouled in the process.
Foul was on Kyra Cochran. That was Cochran's first foul. Kiera's first free throw was no good. The second one is good. 41-34, Jags up 7. Drive down the lane, nice little left or right-handed scoop down the left side of the lane by Cochran. Pretty shot, and 2 more for the Hurricanes. 41-36 now, Jags. Jags with the basketball, top of the key. Cam swings it left. Jalen drives down the left side, off to Brianna, all alone for the layup. It's good. And the Hurricanes push it across midcourt. They get it on the right side to Perry. Perry now swings it right. The Patriots have 10 on the Hurricanes have 10 on the shot clock. That three-pointer taken and no good. Brianna pulls down the rebound. The Jags are quickly up the court. Kiera's at the free throw line left side, now backs it back out, a little more toward midcourt, swings it left to Cam. Cam looking inside, gets it inside to Jalen. Jalen gets it back out to Cam, 10 on the shot clock. Cam now drives down the lane, gets fouled, no whistle, out of bounds to the Jags with 5 on the shot clock. 2:57 to go in the third quarter. Jags leading 43-36.
So just a quick update. At the end of the third, we are going to reset everything, and we will be back with you shortly, either at the start of the fourth or shortly after the fourth.
Kiera from about the free throw line makes the basket. Jags up 45-36. Towles with the basketball at the top of the key. She dishes it back out now. A little 15-footer from the left side is no good for Beckham. And the Jags are up the court. Asia takes it all the way, lays it up with the right hand without much problem. Jags now up 9, 47-36. Beckham takes the shot from about 8 feet and makes it. A little bit of pressure being applied by the Hurricanes, not much. Asia dishes inside to Brianna. Brianna with the right-handed shot is no good. Hurricanes pull down that rebound. And Chapman now with the basketball. Getting into Beckham. Beckham goes inside to Smith. Right side three from Young is no good. Beckham now from about the free throw line, and that finds the bottom. 47-40. 90 seconds to go in the third quarter. Kiera with the ball. She's now going to drive down the lane. Has it batted out from behind. Out of bounds. Stays with the Jags. 22 seconds on the shot clock. Mallory checks back in. Kayla Patrick checks back in. Jalen and Cameron will take a seat. Jags inbound. Left side three for Asia. That's bottoms. Jags up 10, 50-40. Ball is batted out of bounds by the Jags by Kiera Howard underneath the Hurricane basket. It'll stay with the Hurricanes. 1:04 to go in this quarter. Jags find themselves up by 10. The Hurricanes will inbound under their own basket.
You gotta love the passion and the fire that Kiera is playing with right now.
5 seconds called. They could not get it in. Turnover for the Hurricanes.
When you cause havoc like that, good things can happen, and now the Jags look to extend this lead even further and even create more breathing room on top of it.
Right, Mallory crosses midcourt now, and she swings it right to Kiera. Kiera comes back top of the key to Kayla, and they swing it left. Asia thought about the three, traveled. Nope, 3 seconds called on the Jags. Cameron's going to check back in. Asia sits and Cam's back in now. 45 seconds to go in the quarter. Jags are up 10. Driving down the lane, score the basket. And a foul. Basket for Trimble. Foul on the Jags. Foul is on Kayla Patrick, her third. And Mariah Trimble will go to the line to try to make it a three-point play and get the Hurricanes to within 7. 37 seconds to go in the quarter.
And at the end,
she's got a bit of a problem with her hand.
Yep.
Going to address this.
So at the end of 3, we will reset and try to get the video back up and running as well. So we may be offline for a few minutes, but we will reset and try to get it back up within either the start of the fourth or I'm hopefully looking at 7 or 8 minutes to go into the game is when we'll get everything back up and running.
Trimble's still having some issues with her finger. I don't know if she didn't get the attention she required or the attention she needed, and now she's going to get a little bit more attention, which has slowed down the basketball game. Samuel is back in for the Hurricane, and she is going to take the free throw. As Trimble has some issues with it, looked like her thumb. Free throw is in and out. Still an 8-point Jaguar lead, 50-42, last 30 seconds of the half. Mallory gets it over to Cameron on the right side. Cameron comes back top of the key to Jalen Altman. Jalen picks up her dribble, gets it to Brianna at the free throw line, and then Brianna looks back to Cameron and throws it out of bounds. Turnover for the Jags.
Yeah, her hands and her body was working faster than her mind was right there. She had the right idea, just a little bit too far out in front of Cameron.
All right, Smith with the basketball now, last 20 seconds of the half, or the quarter. Chapman gets caught in the lane, dishes it back out. Towels with the basketball. We've got a whistle away from the ball. Foul on the Jags. Foul's on Brianna. It is Brianna's third foul, according to the scoreboard. Inbound, shot taken by Smith, and that falls, and that's going to be 3 quarters. At the end of 3, the Jags lead 50-44. We'll look at our technical difficulties. We'll be back as soon as we can.